What up, y'all? Give y'all a few minutes to come on in the room, and we're gonna get it started. I ended the stream yesterday on a 3-game winning streak, so hopefully I can start another winning streak today.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 18.
And an Eagles 1st down. A gain of 29 yards.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. This one goes out wide for Barkley. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He'll try to do it himself. And he is going to be out of bounds a mile away from that yellow line, and that will become a turnover on downs. 2nd quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. As they finally get their chance on offense, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Now Goff. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Give that sack to Nakobe Dean. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
The pitch goes to Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Lions nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
At the 30-yard line.
Back-to-back.
But at the end of the day, I made it, right?
Move on first down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Brings up second and 8.
From the gun, here's Goff. That's taken in by Furtzer. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
You got the line stacked, though.
Gibbs straight ahead. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
2 yards.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Pushes past him. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A third down now, and those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Hand off now to Gibbs. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Mitchell on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Eagles' 25-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Off play action. Here's Goff. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Goff. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
From the gun on 3rd down. Goff. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. And that's good for a gain of 6.
Now I'm feeling lucky.
And that's going to make it 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Goff. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at Ford Field. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Let's go. Trimmer. Hey, Silver. 63.
Hurts. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Down inside the 10. And he will reach the...
I love it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Oltz are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Great, set.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
That's good.
Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Philadelphia.
13 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Again, Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stoutly. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now Hurts on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Eagles.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll step up and run, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He'll take care of it himself, picks up the 1st down, and a gain of 12.
1st and 10.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
Here's 1st and 10.
Great. 73 on 80.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 12. And an Eagle
So,
first
not
down.
much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to Smith. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Goff going to open up with a throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Detroit.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Goff gives it to Gibbs, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the gun, it's Goff. This one caught at the 4. And the Lions are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
At the 4-yard line.
Now Goff. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he will score! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Good, set. Anyway, King, Field King.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is gone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Lions 7. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
We go tonight.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. The Lions called their first timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And good red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Super 1, Super 180.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. Flush to his right. Escaping the dangers, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Off the play fake, Hurts on the move left. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And good work defensively. They'll stop this one after a gain of 5, and it will be 4th and long. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
We go to the set.
Goff to throw on first down. He'll try to set up the screen here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Great, set. And anyone hit? No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll try to run here with Barkley.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Great, set. And let's go. Trimmer. Hey! No touch.
Hurts. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Gives the ball carrier taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
from the 43. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Super what? 180. Hold on. Check. That.
He'll go play action with Goff. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A run here with Hills. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 49-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A second down throw for Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man.
And he will score. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here is Shipley on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Great, set. 180, 180. 73, 70.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Play action. Here's Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. DJ Reader in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 39.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
A second down throw for Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Eagles.
Dotson, the man in motion. To the air again. Hurts.
Ooh, shit.
But it's incomplete. He was trying to find
That wasn't picked
Saquon
up.
Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a second down. Again, Hurts. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Hurts again. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll try it now with
Get him! Game over.
This is not
Let's go.
gonna do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
And that stop right there will do it. Even though they have 2 timeouts remaining, there's just not enough time on the clock to get another attempt. What a huge stop with the game on the line, and that will all but end this game.
So it's a win here for the Lions. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Detroit Lions.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Here we go tonight. 20.
Here's Goff. And incomplete to open things up.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
On to Gibbs. Here's Gibbs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Value one. Cut.
They'll go again with Gibbs. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 45 yards. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Panthers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Young to throw it. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards on the play. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Set, cut.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Panthers.
Looking to throw, Young. Now a run here, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
Hurry, hurry. 52 blaster. Hut, hut.
Young to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
Ready.
Fourth down, Young. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Now it's Gibbs. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this
what up,
on the
Jeff
man
Blaze? How you doing?
The head coach, he made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the
Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Young now. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
Panthers first down.
They'll look to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Rico Dowdle, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. On third down, here's Gibbs. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
A 7-yard gain. And the Lions first down.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he's corralled, but now before getting it inside the 35. 136 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Lions first down.
Hold on.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. And stepped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Gibbs going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
3-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Gall. And this one too low.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. Goff now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7.
Lions 21, Panthers 7.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now here's Young. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now Young. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Young. And he's got it. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Tommy Tremble in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Panthers 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Final play of the half, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Young. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Young will set to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Young. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. 3rd down, Young from the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Young and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Set.
Young now throwing on 4th down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force him to come back to a receiver.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jalen Coker, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21.
At 21 apiece. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
Ric Flair.
First and 10 at the 30.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8.
DC, cut.
Now it's gone. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
14 yards.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hand off now to Gibbs. 189 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Goff. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5.
Super 1, Super 180.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
Ready?
On the run, it's Dowdle. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
95. Ready.
They run again with Dowdle. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
33. Yellow. Set.
Now Young. This is caught. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Here it is, 4th and inches.
Let's go. Cut.
And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. This is 1st and 10. Now Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
St. Brown, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now it's Goff. St. Brown on the catch. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
On the set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready?
Young. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Here's 1st and 10.
Young to throw. His throw incomplete. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
So the Lions, now they'll get the first crack at things here in overtime as we are back underway. And he returns this to the 22.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That's good. 4 on Lions.
Out of the gun. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Goff.
Damn.
It's intercepted.
GG.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So a win here for the Panthers, and it was thanks in part to the play of their third-year quarterback.
Yeah, you had to like what you saw. He was on point the whole game. Wound up going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes. That will definitely get the job done.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.